Hello and welcome. We're watching a song from Punagai Mannan released in 1986, directed by k.balachander, starring Kamal Haasan and Revathi. Let's go.
आप देख रहे हैं रिएक्शन चेक।
For a change, we're going to listen to the background music, and the title of this video is Ilayaraja's Best Background Music. The song or the music for this film, Punagai Mannan, was given by Ilayaraaja. Very rare to actually hear just the background music or the song made around a background music. In the 1980s, that was a huge thing. There were a lot of Hollywood films that were doing that. I guess this was one of the first films that had such a concept of background music. I may be wrong about this one. Our film Punagai Mannan, which literally translates Kings of Smile, is a 1986 Tamil language musical romantic drama written and directed by k.balachander. The story of this film is about two individuals who fall in love and attempt suicide, but Sethu survives and gets sent to prison for a year. Upon his release, he becomes a dance instructor where a student, Malini, falls in love with him. Kamal Haasan, a brilliant dancer, singer, actor, performer. Just amazing. Look at that tape recorder. It's really nice to, I'm supposed to observe the background music, but '80s. There are lots of different genres, there are lots of different music videos that I've reacted to, but reacting to just the background music, and there's a great dance number done by the great Kamal Haasan, is also an experience. And I think if I compare this to whatever 1980s films that I've actually watched, this really stands out. The story of this film really stands out. And the films of k.balachander or the kind of stories that he brought to the people. When you look at Gautam Vasudev Menon, his stories sort of have a similar kind of feeling where the guy falls in love with a girl and then, you know what happens in the films. But k.balachander films also somehow has these films where there's a love triangle, and there's this film where the guy is really broken, he has lost many things and things like that. Most of the synopses that I've actually read from k.balachander's films seems very interesting. Those synopses are the reason that those films have become interesting. I have not watched these films, but just the idea of those films is really amazing to actually think about and makes you wonder what exactly will happen in this film. I want to know more. And by reading the synopsis of this film and watching this video also brings me to this conclusion that there is a lot in this film that I should be exploring. Have you watched this film? If you have, let us know in the comment section. What did you think of this particular film? And Ilayaraja's music, I mean, the concept of having a background score just for this particular song is really amazing. It's not the kind of background scores that we have now in a lot of films. It's very different. This is the 1980s. That is the kind of background music that we have right now. We have a lot of orchestral music where background musics are made for pretty much everything that you have, from video games to documentaries. Everything has these orchestral background music. But having this in the 1980s in the Tamil films is also something very unique, and that is what really sets apart Ilayaraja from a lot of other music directors. There are other videos popping next to my face. Make sure you watch them as well. There will be other videos on the YouTube channel. Take some time out and watch them as well. And if you have not subscribed, press the subscribe button, share, like this video. I'll see you in the next one. Take good care of yourself. Adios. Bye-bye.